to the Songschool show. My name's Gavin. I'm in CBS in Arklow. We just finished our workshop with the Songschool crew, making our song, and now we're about to make the podcast. Welcome to the podcast, What's the Unce? I'm Gavin. I'm joined by Kuba, Tiernan, Evan, Adam, and Oshin.
What's up, Lou?
We'll be discussing house music and what is it about. What is house music? It's dance music with a repetitive beat, usually produced by a DJ, beginning to mix different genres of music together. It all began when in Chicago in 1977, when a new type of club opened called the Warehouse, which is where house music got its name from. My first question for you is which genre would you place this kind of music in?
It is house music, but it actually isn't. It's snippets of different songs that someone put into one song. That's why I wouldn't necessarily place it under house. Has lots of different genres in it. Yeah. Yeah, okay, turn in.
Fair enough. So back to Gavin. The next question is, do you believe this music takes talents to produce?
Yes and no. It's, as Kuba said, it's snippets of other music, if that's what the song is about, really. And if it's snippets of other music, it's not really your own kind of music. You are putting the beats together, you are arranging it, but it's really it's something people can do that can just pick it up really easily. It's not like you're making your own beats. You're not just singing. You're not just tapping keys. You're just putting things into a software and playing it. If it's about talent, then you have to be able to sing. You have to be able to play an instrument. You have to do things like that. Though there is talent in doing the software. It takes knowledge to do it. You can't just get it in like 1 hour or 1 day. Well, you can get it actually 1 day, but not in 1 hour or 2 hours. So it's really just that.
Yep, that's fair enough. I agree with you. Is there anyone here that likes this type of music?
Yeah, I like it. I can see why some people doesn't or don't, and why it wouldn't take a lot of time to make, and you wouldn't really need a lot of talent. But I like listening to it. That's really all I have to say. So.
Tiernan, I think you said you don't like it. Do you want to explain why?
Nah, I don't like it, man. It's just so repetitive, and it just gets annoying. I can understand if some people like it in parties because like you're just too drunk to even realize what's going on. but like rather than that, no, just no.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. I think. Thanks very much for listening. We also just finished our song called Nap Time, and now you can listen to it. You may fall, just get back up, soak up reality and pucker up.
Drowning in my worries as the allure of the money tears me apart.
As I approach the end, I failed to comprehend. As I approach the end, I failed to comprehend.
Going through school just to get the grades, but in the end we all end up the same way. 6 feet under in the world beyond the summer. You can't spend time worrying about the numbers. Going through school just to get the grades, but in the end we all end up the same way. 6 feet under in the world beyond the summer. You can't spend time worrying about the numbers.
Get up, keep going. Don't let the world pass by your windows. Go with the flow. Don't be an average Joe. Aim to constant growth. Don't ever slow. Don't ever slow.
Going through school just to get the grades, but in the end we all end up the same way. 6 feet under in the world beyond the summer. You can't spend time worrying about the numbers. Going through school just to get the grades, but in the end we all end up the same way. 6 feet under in the world beyond the summer. You can't spend time worrying about the numbers. Going through school just to get the grades, but in the end we all end up the same way. 6 feet under in the world beyond the summer. You can't spend time worrying about the numbers. Going through school.
Alright, welcome to Songschool podcast. My name's Niall and we just finished Songschool. We'll be talking about songs from before 2000 and after 2000. Ben and Rain will be doing before 2000 and Mert and Eaton will be doing after 2000. Rain and Ben, why did you before 2000?
Because before the year 2000 there was less quantity of songs but there was more quality. The songs were better back in the day and they had better lyrics as well. All the lyrics of modern songs are very repetitive and their original songs from the 80s and 90s had better lyrics.
I think the 80s and 90s had less of an advantage with the technology that was around when they were making their songs. And I think the bands back then had better melody and played as if they were one.
Martin Eaton, why do you prefer after 2000?
Well, I'd say one huge advantage actually is the coming of like the digital age. Music is way easier to produce with all this technology, and it can lead to like better music, in my opinion, and also more music made in general.
It's so much easier to make music nowadays than in the past because, like Eden said, there's more technology, there's more, creativity, I suppose.
Rain and Ben, who are your favourite artists or band or song from this time period and why?
For me, it's Queen and Bohemian Rhapsody.
My favourite is ABBA and Dancing Queen. And favourite because ABBA just had so many great songs in the 80s, and Dancing Queen is just one of the best songs from that decade.
Right, Ian and Mert, same question to you.
My favourite band is Coldplay because I like their style of music, which is kind of alternative. And my favourite song is Adventure of a Lifetime for the same reason.
I like Green Day because of their speedy, catchy, 3-chord punk pop songs. And I really like their album American Idiot as well.
Right.
That's about it.
This question, just anyone. Do you think genres have changed much over the years?
Yes. In the 80s, the most popular genre was definitely rock, which was where all the songs from the bands ABBA and Queen were based around that genre of music. Yeah.
I think in the 90s then rap started to take over up until the early 2000s, and in recent years it started to come back in again.
I'd say pop and techno are way more popular now than they were in the 80s and 90s.
I agree with Ethan on that one.
Right, Ethan and Mert, do you think the increase in artists have helped improve music?
I suppose they have, because there's just more songs out there now, and there's like more different ideas than there used to be.
I agree with Mars.
Rain and Ben.
I think songs these days are very repetitive, whereas back in the 80s and 90s everything was different and everything was new.
There's an overflow of music artists, and you get a lot more repetitive artists that they're not very memorable like they were back in the 80s and 90s.
Why do you think music has gotten worse since then?
It's the same as the last question. There's too many artists just flooding the music industry with mediocre music that isn't as good as it used to be.
Ethan and Mark, do you think new technology has helped improve music?
Yes, definitely. New technology has helped in the production of music, making it way easier than it was before. And yeah.
I agree with Ethan, and back in the day you had to like write it down and stuff, but now you can just record it easily and you can preserve it easily. You can preserve music easily. So yeah, that's all I have to say.
Right, that's all we have time for today. Listen to our new song, Talk Turkey to Me. Yeah.
I went to prison and I got into some beef with the police. Ever since I became a thief, but I'm gonna make a change somehow.
Don't want no presents, just your presence. Give me the gift of a quiet night. No more fights, just Christmas lights. Talk turkey to me. Talk turkey to me. Talk turkey to me.
Back from prison, I was coming home on the plane. I thought about what I'd done. A vow would change, never steal again. I'll be a new man. Ever since then,
Mash and gravy, I'm feeling crazy. Ham and turkey, I'm feeling quirky. Come home for Christmas dinner, what did I see? Loads of presents on the tree for me. We got these Christmas crackers, way better than the trip to Macca's. Now it's time for dessert. Let's bring back March.
I'm finally home for Christmas. I'm finally free. I'm finally home for Christmas. I'm finally free. Back from prison, I was coming home on the plane.
Back from prison, coming home on the plane.
I thought about what I'd done. A vow would change and never steal again. I'll be a new man.
Back from prison, coming home on the plane.
Back from prison, I was coming home on the plane. I thought about what I'd done. A vow would change and never steal again.
Welcome to our section of the podcast. My name is Cormac and we're joined by Aaron, Connor, Andrew and Lance. Our topic is 80s versus 90s. Which is better? What do you think, Aaron?
My favourite is the 90s.
What's your favourite artist?
Smash Mouth.
What's your favourite song by them?
I prefer All Star.
All Stars, yeah, that's a pretty good song. What about you, Connor?
The 90s.
The 90s. What's your favourite artist from there?
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre. What's your favourite song?
Still Dre.
Still Dre. Andrew, what's your favourite?
Probably the 80s.
80s, why?
It's because it was the golden age for rock, and I kind of grew up with rock at a young age because of my dad, so it was a great year for me.
Yeah, so it was. What about you, Lance?
The 80s. The 80s was definitely the height of rock, the rock era, and it was really influential for rock and rap. It was the big names like NWA came out. They had really really good political raps about like their like racism, political issues like police, and they had their albums like Straight Outta Compton. There was massive selling like Michael Jackson's Thriller, #1 for 37 weeks, 29 million sales in 1982.
That was a lot. Alright, thank you for listening to our section of the podcast. We've been making a song for the past few days. It's called Dreams. It's about chasing your dreams. Hope you enjoy.
But these doubts in my head make me feel like I can't keep going, overthinking in my bed, can't decide what I'm doing. These voices in my head think they can control my life. I'm a thermonuclear war, gonna cause some strife. Gonna cause some strife.
I will not stop, I will not quit.
This is just start to me.
I will not stop, I will not quit.
Can't you just leave me be?
Out here, chasing my dreams, living my life, cutting like a knife.
I'm gonna hit him with a blitzkrieg.
This menace can't touch me.
Fresh on the beat, never tasted defeat, and the devil on his shoulder sends you shivers, make you colder. I'll have you thinking that you can't achieve, soon you'll be on retreat. Turn on yourself, that's what it'll make you do. Doubt yourself, can't forget that too. Cage you like an animal in a zoo.
I will not stop, I will not quit.
This is just start to me.
I will not stop, I will not quit.
Can't you just leave me be?
Out here, chasing my dreams, living my life, cutting like a knife.
I'm gonna hit him with a blitzkrieg.
This menace can't touch me.
Trust me, you don't have a clue. Don't let your devils leave you blue. I'm the angel by your side, protecting you time to time. Don't let the day go crappy. Keep a level head and you'll always be happy. Just stay strong. On the mountain, keep the climb. On the path, keep the grind.
I will not stop, I will not quit.
This is just start to me.
I will not stop, I will not quit.
Can't you just leave me be?
I will not stop, I will not quit.
This is just start to me.
I will not stop, I will not quit.
Can't you just leave me be?
Out here, chasing my dreams, living my life, cutting like a knife.
I'm gonna hit him with a blitzkrieg.